I just thought of something. You spent most of your life creating shows like The Biggest Loser. They're going to be watched by millions of people around the world. Now you get into this space where literally, with Sir Anthony Hopkins, you have 1,000 customers.
Right.
It's a very, very different scale.
It is.
And I'm just wondering, what did you learn about that? Do you treat it any differently? And
No, you don't treat it differently. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because when you're creating a television series, let's say, like I did on Biggest Loser, or I've made thousands and thousands of hours of TV, or you're creating a Web3 NFT project, you're not thinking about the fan, the buyer, the enthusiast, or you shouldn't be. You're thinking about what's the story you want to tell? What do you want the product to look like, feel like? And I'm calling that product, what do you want it to ultimately do at the end of the day? And it doesn't matter if it's one person, 1,000 people, or 1,000,000 people, you're still being driven by what your goal is with the project. And so for me, look, I have a goal with Orange Comet. I'm trying to onboard the next 1,000,000. The reason why we're dealing with The Walking Dead or Anne Rice's properties or all of the movie studios, and I have some big announcements coming this year, massive announcements, is because I'm looking to take global fan bases that already have millions of fans attached to them, to those properties, and bring them into this space. So that's where Web3 succeeds. We can't stay in just a crypto enthusiast. The technology is too great. Blockchain is too amazing of a game changer. So it's got to grow out. So from my perspective as a creator, whether I'm making a massive television series on Netflix or NBC or CBS, or sitting here saying, how do I do something for 1,000 pieces? There's no difference in the mindset. It always goes to, what are we going to do? How excited do we get about what we're about to create? It's such a great feeling, by the way, because it's a gut check to you. You know it.
Yeah.
You know it. You know when you're doing a show or one of your documentaries or a project. You know if you're feeling it or not. You know if you have something. You know if you're proud of something, or you know if you've got work to do, or if it's a turd. You know it, and so do I, and so that's the approach. I don't care if it's one digital picture of something. Look, we just did something that internally that I knew was not our best work. It was a little trailer. We never put it out. I looked at it and turned to Dante, and we both knew it. We said, this isn't there yet. It's good. And you know what? Most people would probably look at it and go, it's fucking great. But we knew it wasn't. And I said, we got to fix this. And he agreed. And so you only have that, right? You have the gut. You can't ever cheat that.
So true. So the next 1 million users you want to bring on, and it's interesting because we spent the last 2 years in the crypto space and the decentralized finance space and in the metaverse, and almost every crypto enthusiast will agree that the only way to get mainstream adoption is to do it through gaming, NFT, and art.
I agree.
And there's billions of people playing games out there, and people are always surprised when they hear that. And then I take the tube home, and everybody's playing a damn game on their mobile.
It's bigger than films.
Yeah, exactly. The industry itself, and I had Yatsu from Animoca Brands in here, and he always reminds me, he's like, this is bigger than films and sports and music
Absolutely
combined.
Right.
And I'm always like, really? And so he's like, there's 3 billion people playing gaming right now. This is how you onboard the masses, by having great games and great art. And this is what all the crypto people need you to do. And everybody loves this ecosystem. Everyone loves the freedom. Everyone loves the peer-to-peerness. Everyone loves the connection. But without you doing what you do, it's not going to grow the way we need it to grow. It won't,
because most, not all, and there are good people now doing some really good things besides Orange Comet. Most of and by the way, I could not agree more. Gaming is a very natural conduit into Web3. The problem is, up to this point, many of the Web3 games have been a play to earn concept first and foremost, and a fun to play second. And our approach, and others, by the way, I don't want to make it seem like Orange Comet's the only company doing this, because I know there's some good people doing some good things. But for sure, with our fidelity and our storytelling and our background, our approach is This has to first be the coolest, sickest, most fun game to play, and why, and then why it would live on the blockchain rather than being a AAA console game. So let's make a killer game that lives on the blockchain, that has a marketplace, that brings value. But first and foremost, you want to play it, and it looks amazing, and it's engaging. And then, by the way, then comes the fact that maybe you can go make money on it in a secondary market through selling assets and stuff like that, but not the flip.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. The greedy bankers are about to do it again. In 2008, they crashed our financial system and nearly bankrupted the entire global economy. Then they received trillions of dollars in government bailouts. And after, they demanded fat bonuses paid for by you, the taxpayer.
It turns out the banks haven't just been screwing the American taxpayers, they're also screwing over their investors. Turns out the banking industry is the worst place you could put your money, despite enormous taxpayer bailouts.
Now the bankers are back to take away your financial freedom. They lie and tell you that cryptocurrency isn't safe. They try to make it illegal for you to choose how to invest your hard-earned money. They lie and say cryptocurrency is used by money launderers and criminals. But look at the record. It's the banks themselves that launder hundreds of billions of dollars every year to the biggest criminal operations in the world.
Leaked documents have revealed how some UK banks have helped criminals, money launderers and Russians under sanctions.
American authorities discovered that the Sinaloa cartel moved $881 million through HSBC accounts as bank officials turned a blind eye to the illegality.
The bankers lie and say cryptocurrency is not a real investment. Meanwhile, the smartest CEOs in the world are buying billions and billions of it. The truth is that banks lie about cryptocurrency because it makes them scared. The banks take $9 trillion per year of your hard-earned money, and they are worried that they will finally be exposed. They're scared because crypto means they can no longer control your money, which means they can no longer control you. They are scared because you might actually understand your money and intelligently decide what to do with it. Now is the time for us to come together, fight back, and take control. It's time to educate ourselves, our families, and our communities. Because financial education means financial freedom. We know that cryptocurrencies will help us build the new decentralized financial system of the future. A banking system that is of the people, by the people, and for the people. A banking system where access to finance is a fundamental human right. A banking system that is free and fair, and welcomes all humans on this earth. The DeFi revolution is happening. We, the people, can no longer be fooled. We choose to take control of our finances. We choose to take control of our freedom. We choose to take control of our future. Join us, and let's take back our financial freedom forever.